Hello, what's up guys, I'm Kyle from KGR, and I'm going to show you guys my Wii games. For those who may have missed it, or for those who are new, I've also done a video showing off my GameCube collection, so if you haven't seen that, you can click right here. Or if you want to wait until the end of the video, I'll let you wait until then. I'll have a little pop-up thing there as well. But I want to get into a small story before I show off my Wii collection. First up, most of the Wii games that I'm showing off, I've already covered in a monthly pickups in December. So for those who have seen that video, you're only seeing 2 new games, and I'll show them off quickly so you can just go out with your day. But first, I want to mention, most of the games that I bought are games that I already used to have. Here, what happened was, when the Wii U was coming out, I was low on money. I saved up as much as I could. I cashed in some change, I dressed up in a Sonic suit for 20 bucks, and not only did I run around work with that, I also went to the game store with that. This is part of the deal. And then I traded in all but 2 of my Wii games. And it made me a very sad panda. So up until about a month ago or so, I said, screw it, I'm gonna rebuy my Wii games. So I had a lump sum of money just to sit on. I had a good amount, and I tried to spend like a little over $100 on a bunch of Wii games. So I almost rebuilt my collection. There's only a few that I'm missing that I want, or a few that I'm missing that I actually had. I think the only game that I'm missing that I didn't have was probably Wii Sports. And I do want to get that game. I actually tried getting that before I made this video, but I was hoping my friend would have a copy, but he didn't have a copy, so that kind of sucks. So I gotta go out and buy one. But specifically, I want the one that came with the Wii. I want the sleeved version, not the case version. And you would think with my little Blockbuster display, you would think I'd want the actual case for it, but no. So for those who have already seen the monthly pickups, the games that I held on to were Smash Bros. Brawl and Wii Sports Resort. I mainly held on to this one instead of the regular because it's just an upgraded version of Wii Sports, plus it has sword fighting. I loved sword fighting. And also I sold most of my Wii collection because I homebrewed my Wii, so I just ran everything off a flash drive. And I decided to buy my collection again because I actually like having a display on my shelf. It looks really great. Plus being a pirate is sketchy. You are a pirate! Anyway, yeah, I held on to Wii Sports Resort because this is great. And I held on to Brawl because it's Brawl. I want it. And plus, I'm not sure if there's a way for you to run like mods like Project M or anything off a backup version of it. And I feel like since I already had Melee, I might as well just keep this with the case as well. So for the longest time, I had a decent GameCube collection, then later a good Wii U collection, and then just 2 games. And I thought it looked awful, so I decided to just spend my money stupidly and buy a bunch of games. So with that all said, I still looked for a lot of good deals. Cause for those who don't know me, I actually work at a video game stand, and I could get myself some good deals through the stand. But some of the deals that I got on eBay, I know I couldn't get that at work. There's only one game that I slightly overpaid for. But the savings that I did on the rest of the games, I honestly didn't care. Plus this one was complete, the one at work wasn't. So I didn't mind paying like the $1 or 2 that I spent more. And plus I didn't want my boss to like go through a bunch of games, like spend all of his time trying to analyze how much it would be for my discount, and I could be all like, I can get it cheaper on eBay. So I wanted to just save his time. Now I'm sorry for those who are just waiting for me to finally get to the video, like I'm sorry. So let's get into my new collection. First off, like I said, Wii Sports Resort and Smash Bros. Brawl. After that, it's going to be in mostly alphabetical order. So first up, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Now here for a while, I actually had the DS version. That was the one I played with my friends. That was the one that I owned. I didn't get my Wii until, I think around like 6 or 5 months before the Wii U came out. Remember, I got it like after I graduated high school. But anyway, I loved the DS version. I had a lot of fun with that. But my neighbor had the Wii version, and I had a blast with that. So I decided, screw it, let's just buy the Wii version and have my friends come down and play with me again. I need friends to come over, let alone need friends. Now, to be fair, I haven't touched like most of any of these since I got them. I already have too much of a backlog. Moving on from that, we also got Mario Kart Wii. Now, honestly, I kind of wanted to pass on this, but the game was already dirt cheap, and plus I actually got this at work, and I got myself a good deal off of it. And also, like, all these games are complete as well, so hell yeah. But anyway, I feel like if I told someone, hey, let's play Mario Kart, the one they mostly play, it's either going to be Mario Kart for the GameCube, which I don't have, because I never wanted it as a kid, apparently, I don't know. Apparently, Super Mario Kart was good enough for me. And then eventually the DS one came out, and I freaking loved that one. Oh, that was amazing. So for those who are curious about the DS collection, which one I will be doing that video too. So yes, we already scratch off Mario and Sonic at the Olympics and Mario Kart DS. Spoiler alert. Anyway, people are either going to play that one or play this one. Or maybe the DS one, but I already had the DS one, so I'm prepared for that, I guess. But people are going to probably want to play this one because this is the one that probably sold the most. Maybe. I don't know. Point is, everyone played this. So I have to re-unlock everything on this. And I'll be doing that during live streams. So if you're not subscribed yet and you want to see me play video games, most likely have me be bad at them and watch me rage. Subscribe. So anyway, Mario Kart is essential to a collection. With that said, I should probably pick up the one for the GameCube. I'm spending too much time on this one. Let's move on. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, when I had this game, I barely touched it at all. I touched it for like 5 minutes because I've just bought a bunch of games at once. I wanted an instant collection. Had fun with it for a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? Let's move on. So, I need to replay this, and again, it will be on live stream. But Mario games aren't that hard, right? I hope they're not. This one involves motion controls and using the Wii remote only. Fuck! Oh, that's gonna suck. You have the option to use a nunchuck, but I don't want to use an analog stick when playing a 2D platformer. But that's just me. Point is, gotta have this too. Now this is actually the game that I played the most since I've got this whole collection. And that is Pokemon Battle Revolution. Now, this game does get a lot of hate for some reason. If you just get the game by itself, oh, it deserves the hate. But if you had the DS games and you actually link your Pokemon to it, this game is honestly a blast. I absolutely love this game, except for one stadium. That stadium, my girlfriend knows, made me so angry. I got sick of it, but I feel like I should probably live stream this sometime, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, my point is, I love this game a lot. And it makes me upset that Pokemon doesn't make any more, like, full-fledged games like this, like stadium games. But to be fair now, there's over 800 Pokemon or so now, so it has to be really taxing on, like, making all those models and animations. A lot of them are just assets from, like, the previous games, like Colosseum or XD Gale Darkness. Some of the music from those games is on here. That's almost just lazy right there. Point is, I still love this game though. It's underrated in my opinion. So if you have a Wii and you have a Gen 4 game, and you actually got some good Pokemon on there, give this one a shot. Unfortunately, it's probably like a $35 game. I think that's how much I paid for this one. But this is still a blast. Again, if you have the 4th gen games. Now, these two games I'm probably never gonna play, ever. And those are the Sonic Storybook games. Got the Secret Rings and the Black Knight. The only thing I like out of the Black Knight was the fact that there was like a Jazzwares figure from it, and it's probably sought after now because like probably no one bought it. But that was one of my first Sonic figures actually from the Jazzwares line. Point is, I got them. I'm never gonna play them because I like having Sonic games on my shelf. In fact, I actually didn't have these when I got my Wii collection originally, so I felt like I needed these, and I also had to rebuy Generations on PS3 because I sold that because I got a digital copy. I remember when this game came out, my friend Ryan, he knew how much I loved Sonic, and I went over to his house, and then he showed me a review from G4, I think, or X-Play, saying how this game sucked, and he just comes over at me, he's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, I don't care, I don't have a Wii. I'm not gonna get this game. But I have played this game before, though. It's not good. Black Knight, on the other hand, it's a tiny bit better, but it's like polishing a turd. You can make that turd as shiny all you want, make it sparkly and pretty, but it's still a turd. And I just realized something. What in tarnation is PhysX? And apparently, Nvidia bought it out. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but all I know is, if I was a doctor, I wouldn't recommend my patients to play these games. Moving on from that, we got a good Sonic game on the Wii, and that is Sonic Colors. Now, from my understanding, there were 2 releases of this game. There's one with the holographic cover that you can see right here, and then one without it. Why they did that, I don't know. Is the 1st edition? I don't know. But I had the holographic case when I got my copy, so when I was trying to look for this version of the game, it wasn't easy. With that said, I still found it within like a day or 2. My point is, I had to look through a lot of listings to find this, and I got it for like 10 bucks. So fuck yeah! With the manual and all, and it advertises Sonic 4 on the back. No lie, I think I should actually install Sonic 4 on my Wii. I have it on my PS3, so there's no point. But screw it, why not, right? Because WADs! Don't know what a WAD is, then you should look into hacking your Wii and make your Wii so much better. Anyway, this is actually a good game, and it also uses the PhysX. I'm not sure if I said I was going to stream this during the year or not. I might. I don't know. I already promised it to you guys, I guess I'm going to do it. But I have plenty of other games that I want to focus on before I get into this. Now we're getting to the last 2 games. I know this collection isn't very big, but somehow I made this video long because I ramble. And those games are the Mario Galaxy games. I feel like if you have a Wii and you don't have the Galaxy games, it's probably going to be a crime. With that said, I didn't have these games when I first had my Wii collection. Everyone calm down! I've actually played a tiny bit of these, not with these. I played the pirated versions, because ARG! You are a pirate! But I eventually do want to play these games sometime. It's probably not going to be this year. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I did want these games for a while, and I think it's really odd how stupidly cheap these games are. I got this for like 10 bucks or 12. I can't remember. This I probably got for like 15 or so. Why are these games so cheap? People are claiming this to be like some of the best Mario games. So if for some reason you don't have these games, you pick them up right now because they're probably not going to stay this cheap forever. Because again, like I said earlier, I work at a game stand. I see game prices fluctuate all the time. I've been working at the stand for about 6 years or so. I've seen Contra for NES go from $10 to $40. We used to have enough copies of Mario and Duck Hunt to wipe our asses with, or even better yet, make a whole floor out of them. And now they're getting hard to come by. Honestly, we just pretty much got rid of them. We gave them away with an asterisk. Every time we sold a Nintendo, we always threw that game in. Now that game's fetching like $10. That used to be like a $3 game. God, the retro scene, it is getting crazy now. Mario Kart's like 50, 60 bucks on a 64. Mario 64 is just jumping up in price now. Point is, buy these while you can. And wrap it up, B, Brawl and Wii Sports Resort. Honestly, there's not a lot that I want to pick up after this. Like I said earlier, I do want to get Wii Sports. And I would really love to pick up the WarioWare game. I think there's 2 of them. Or the Wario Land. I know there is a WarioWare game, and I want that. And this game that I want, you're probably going to be all like, what the fuck, is Monopoly. My brother and I used to love this game, and I want it. I know you can get it on the Switch now with multiplayer now, but apparently there's a lot of issues with it. No lie, I was going to buy Monopoly on the Switch, but not at launch. Because $40 for Monopoly, I have 3 versions I paid $40 for. Well, actually, no, I didn't pay for 2 of them. I have 3 Monopolies. A Nintendo one from GameStop, so it had exclusive pieces. With that said, I probably should get the original one too, because that one has like a Pikmin rocket ship, and I forget what else on it. It was really cool. Pokemon, but not the new ones, the old one, based on the show. And the Sonic one. 2 of them I got for Christmas. The Pokemon one I bought for like $5 at a flea market. Point is, I want Monopoly on the Wii. Because you know when you're playing a Monopoly game around your friends or family, and you all have your household set of rules, and if you try to take those household rules to another household, it just brings out war. The game has its own set of rules. If you have your own set of rules, too bad. The game has its rules set in stone. And if you don't like it, then you can just suck a wiener. Other than that, I don't really know what other games I'd want. Maybe Poke Park games? My girlfriend might have them and she might just give them to me. I don't know. I really don't need them, but they sure are cute nevertheless. Oh my god, if I stream those games, we'll see what happens. But that's essentially it for my Wii games. After this, I'm probably going to be doing my Wii U collection. I don't know how many games I have more of. I think I have more Wii U games than my Wii collection. So if you want to see that, subscribe. Anyway, I'm going to be doing my Wii U collection. That's going to be fantastic. And if you're new and you like what you saw, you know what to do. I've been saying it throughout the video, so I would hope you do it by now. Also, in the description, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram or anything, the links will be in there as well. But I'm proud of my collection, mostly. I'm not so proud that I have the Sonic games on there, but I'm still happy that I have a Wii collection again. And I can't wait to show off my Wii U collection either. I think it's funny how a decent portion of the games are being ported to the Switch anyway, so like, we're ported to 3DS too. Damn. Anyway, it's about time I head off. Thank you guys for watching the video. I love you guys to death, and I'll see you on the next one.